Here we are out at the main garden. I'm going to show you some of what we've been doing this early spring. So in this front bed, no germination yet for our carrots, but we have some carrots out here. Early spring is a pretty good time to plant carrots, or not early spring, mid-spring, late spring, where it'll stay moist because they need that moisture to germinate. And then in these two beds with some growing material, we have our peas. Early spring is important for peas. They don't like it being too hot, and you can see we have some germination and some weeding that has to be done, but germination in both beds. And then we have our garlic. So you want to plant garlic in the fall. We have hard and soft neck varieties out here. The hard necks seem to be doing better, especially those that I got from a friend that were grown around here, and so really well suited for this climate, and they've been growing here for a while. The other pea bed down here, we planted some broad beans, which many of you know is fava beans. We've got 3 short rows. I don't see any germination yet. Hopefully they'll come up. Haven't ever had much luck with them. Got lots of weeding to do, but this garden was expanded last year, and a lot of this creeping Charlie was in the yard, and it comes back with a vengeance all the time. Over here we have some chard and beets planted. I should try and keep this in focus. They're germinating small amounts, so we will do another succession of these based on the success of them. You can see some germination there. Coming over here, doing much better, is some of our lettuces, spinach, and a few varieties of kale. Things are growing relatively well. Our guardsman onions from last year, I'm going to try and use these as seed and move them before these beds get replanted. And then some early planted radishes trying to germinate, and some of the remaining guardsman onions, getting some nice spring onions growing out here. And then our parsnips, which are new to us, but I think I've got some germination, which is exciting. So you can start some things. Some of these were started a couple weeks ago, probably closer to a month and a half, and they will lie dormant in the soil until it's warm enough, and then they will start popping up, which is really exciting. So I'll give you some more updates on these later in the year to see how they've done.